Well, time to give this another shot. So here's where I'm at. Hang on. This little guy, turns out that the roller ball here is too small in diameter. So I can't reach in here, and the bolt sticks out too far, so that I could actually fix. But what I'm going to do is make a larger roller. I left plenty of space in here just in case of such a thing, but I've got to get a piece of steel big enough in diameter to stick on the lathe and make a new roller. So still waiting on that. Just got to make another trip to the scrapyard. So anyway, in the meantime, I wanted to keep trying to spin metal. So I just made a standard rub tool, a nice polished off piece of steel here, and then I made a pin that fits in there, and I can get in here and do this. And then the other two tools, I have cut the cutter. I just changed the shape of it a little bit. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but there it is. And then the rollers work fine. However, I have not yet successfully done a whole piece, kind of. I'll explain here. The first piece I tried was this piece of aluminum that's reasonably thick, a little over a 16th. And I was doing this with the rollers when I found out that I couldn't get all the way up against here, which is why this changed size, because I went ahead and cut that extra that was out here off and still couldn't get in there. But it turns out this particular piece of aluminum was the kind that work hardens, and so as I tried to spin it, it got harder and more difficult to spin. Anyway, it didn't work. Next, I took a piece of, actually it looks kind of cool, but I think I might just make a wooden base for this to stand on, a little pedestal, and polish it up, because it actually looks kind of neat. But this one, I did not pay attention as well as I thought I had to videos of metal spinners, but I didn't flare the outside edge, bend it before I started spinning it. So as it spun, it actually folded the entire outside edge. So that one didn't work out so well, but this was done with this tool, and at least for the most part followed the shape until I got out into here, and then it wasn't following the shape so well. Some of the other problems I've faced is the tool rest was turning in the banjo. So what I did there is I added, my tool rest has 3 different holes you can put the pinch bolt, and so I just put a second pinch bolt in it. Now that there's 2 pinch bolts on it, it doesn't move. The other problem that I'm still having is that I polish the ways on my lathe on a fairly regular basis to make sure that I keep all the rust and nasty stuff off of it. Over time they've gotten kind of slick. So now the banjo itself wants to slide. So what I've been doing is putting the banjo into place with a rubber mallet, and then it doesn't move. It just makes it really hard to get undone. It does still move sometimes. So anyway, but I have another piece of mild steel that I have cut nice and round and polished it out. The other one, that one I didn't take any of the rust or anything off. I think that might have been part of my problem as far as all the lines and stuff that are on it. And I don't think I had enough of the right kind of lubricant. I'm going to get some other stuff that I've got here to use as a lubricant today. I was using beeswax before, and it's not ideal. So anyway, yeah. Give me a second to reset the camera, and I'm going to get I'll get it all centered and everything, and we'll give it a shot. Okay, so it's not grabbing the piece very good. In fact, really, really badly. Yeah, no flare there at all. Try again. not misshaping as bad as the last one did. Still, that is not what I was wanting to happen. That's looking better. The lubrication's working. Oh well, you know, experimental stuff. You're going to have to find your learning curve, is what I am doing. Although I must admit I was hoping for a much shorter learning curve. That is not what I'm getting. Oh yeah, to keep the, ensure that this doesn't slide, I put these in here, so. In case you hadn't guessed that by now. By the way, for those of you who doubt it, there's a ton of pressure right here. You have to really put your body into it. Which is why they have such long handles on these tools. Well, that straightened it out quite a bit. So as you can see, my other problem is that I start sliding on my form. And I think the only way to correct that is going to be to get it so far along, then put on a different tailstock that grabs further out on here and gets it more. But hey, I just made a drum cymbal, right? I make drums, why not, right? But I took it off there, it had some tone. Anyway, I think that my metal spinning is going to take up more than one video, and they're not going to be consecutive because I've got other stuff that I do have to do. I got a show to get ready for in January. But I did promise a metal spinning video, and I would have liked to have been successful at it, but hey, it's not a complete failure. It's just, like I said, there's a learning curve to this, and I'm not quite at the top of it. So, any of y'all out there that have experience at this, please feel free to comment and give me advice, because I am kind of at a loss. How do I keep the metal from turning on the form? And, yeah. Well, the metal turning on the forms was making it so I can't bend the outside edge like I was wanting to before I start forming it, because that'll help keep the outside edge from wobbling around, I assume. I mean, that's what I see in all the videos. But what do you say we try the roller just in case? Let's try the roller former. It's kind of a shorty, you know. You can see the ones on the videos, and they're like a mile long. Come on, get on there. All right. Here we go. I'm getting my wavy outside edge back again. But it's working. Yeah, I get a little goofy at these times in case y'all weren't aware of that. If you've been watching my channel at all for any length of time, know I have a sense of humor. As twisted as it might be. So that wasn't supposed to happen. Still, that's actually kind of cool. Anyway, guys, we shall revisit this. There's a project that I've been dying to do for years that, you know how everybody got a bucket list? Well, it's one of them on my bucket list. So I'm going to attempt it one of these days, but the thing is that in order to attempt it, I have to learn how to temper steel, learn how to spin metal, learn how to, there's a whole bunch of stuff, just so I can do this one project, which is kind of what I've been working towards here lately. So, alright guys, we do something else different next week, or maybe in 2 weeks, because it's the holiday season. It's like, it's Christmas Eve today. I'm out in the shop. What the hell am I thinking? Well, me and Dad here. Probably roll the edge. Nah, that's a little too crooked to roll. Still, it's kind of neat. Alright guys, we'll see you in a little while. Thought I'd show it to you off of the blade. It's actually kind of neat. Again, it's one of those things I could easily make a wooden pedestal, maybe just stand base on it, make a miniature bird bath or something. Pretty cool, but not too bad of a tone, but still not simple. So not what I was trying to make as far as that goes. But kind of neat. Just gotta get. Of course, this isn't supposed to be here. It's not on the form, but that is what happens if you don't get the metal pushed down against the form, and when you push back, it makes that bubble. Didn't know that. Found out today. Like I said, learning curve. All right, guys. Bye.